Since I'm not doing Vlogmas anymore, I don't actually know how to introduce these videos. They're not daily, they're not quite weekly, they're just kind of when I film them and upload them. But it's Thursday today, so I haven't done much filming this week at all. I think I started yesterday. But it's been a week. We have had no water in our apartment since Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, since like Tuesday, Monday night probably. So we've had like no real place to shower. We've had to use like water bottles to be able to brush our teeth. Poor Brian, like he has to wash his hair every day or else it gets super greasy, and he gets in such a bad mood when his hair is greasy. He's had to use dry shampoo. I don't know how that's working for him, if it's working for him. So it's pretty much just like a cluster right now. The maintenance for our apartments came in and set off our alarm yesterday, so I had like 20 people calling me trying to figure out how to turn it off and all this stuff. So it's just, it has been pretty insane. It has been that type of crazy week. So I'm just hoping that things get a little bit better. I'm hoping that basically we get water back today, because I would like to be able to do my hair this weekend. It would be nice to wash dishes. We haven't really been able to eat at home because we can't wash anything, so we don't want things to get stinky and disgusting, which they have been pretty much. So we're just trying to figure it out like one day at a time. But I have gained 3 pounds because we've been eating out almost every day this week, which kind of interrupts the meal prep plan. And I just threw something away, but I didn't know if it made it into that box. But I'm headed off to work now, and I don't know, like hopefully, like things have been a little bit stressful. I'll talk about that maybe in the car on the way to work. Yeah, it's been real interesting. And I have to remember to take an alternate route to work, because yesterday, as you guys saw, I got completely stuck in like horrific traffic. It took me, I live 20 minutes away from my job, if that, like 20 minutes if there's like really bad traffic on some days. It took me 45 minutes to get to work yesterday because I had to take an alternate route. So things are like this week has just, I can't wait till this week is over basically. So see you guys later. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. My stuff's not falling out of there today. Okay. So I told you guys about another added stressor for this week, and that is that I've been being like, I don't want to say cyberbullied, because I feel almost like that is maybe too severe of a term for what's happening. I guess like harassed online. I'm being harassed online. And what happened was, there was a girl in the UK, she's a blogger that I follow, that I just absolutely love. I just love her, like her quips and her you know, her outspokenness on issues of inequality, and I love following her. So she had tweeted about the whole H&M thing. If you don't know about that, I'll pop up a little thing for you so that you can know about it. And people are very divided on what it means. It has some, I think that it's definitely a tone deaf way of presenting a piece of clothing that they had, and that's just how it is. Like, it just is that way. And she commented on it, and so people started coming into her inbox and calling her the N-word and calling her a monkey and calling her names and like bullying and harassing her. And they wouldn't stop. Like, it was coming in her inbox, it was on her timeline, it was all over the place. And so it was just kind of this thing where it was like no, you know, like this can't happen anymore. And so I commented on one of her tweets and I tagged Twitter support and basically asked like, hey, you know, are you going to continue to let this happen and let people blatantly harass on your platform? Like, this is not okay. And so a lot of people liked it. A lot of people were fine with it. But then, of course, you have the people who are not fine with it and have to be nasty about it instead of being civil or having, like, some sense of civility. And so then I had people in my inbox, you know, calling me names and calling me fat and telling me that I'm stupid because I'm fat and, like, all this stuff. And so to me, it was just like, here we go. Like, this is not something that I needed this week. It's not something that I wanted. It's not something that anybody deserves. But it's just basically like, how dare you? Like, you are a faceless, nameless person on Twitter hiding behind your keyboard, like a little keyboard warrior, and you don't even have the guts to tell me who you really are when you decide that you want to call me names and, you know, try and put me down. And I felt like, for me, you know, it was actually kind of fun for me because I got blocked by a few of the people who were harassing me, which was really funny because initially, like, I could see all their tweets and I went and, like, reported a bunch of their tweets that had, like, you know, racist overtones or were calling people, you know, like, racial slurs and stuff, which I'm like, Twitter didn't catch that. Like, Twitter, you know, just left that up there. But anyway, and so, and then, like, my friends and I would have, like, long conversations on, like, super long threads that would, like, keep filling up their timelines and, you know, sending gifts to each other that, like, you know, we thought were funny. And so a few of them, you know, blocked me out, which I thought was hilarious because in the end, it's like, you are the one who started this, but you can't hang. And you also are just, like, you know, an idiot, I guess. So, you know, that's at the point that it became fun for me, but where it was like a learning opportunity and knowing that I've grown as a person was really at a point where, like, none of those messages affected me. Like, I didn't read a single one of those messages and think, like, oh my God, that's so true about myself. Like, that didn't occur to me at all. And, like, a year ago, maybe, even longer ago, like, I probably would have cried about it. I probably would have thought about it for days. I probably would have thought, like, God, those things are true. Like, I need to change myself. And, like, and to know that, like, none of those things occurred to me and none of those things crossed my mind, that I didn't think, like, I have to change because that person said so, or that what they said is how I feel about myself, so it must be true while someone else sees it. Like, that, none of that came to mind. And to me, that felt like a moment where it's like, I have changed and grown so much and have gotten so comfortable in my own skin. And it's taken a long time to do that. It's taken a lot of just, like, counseling, and it's taken a lot of believing in myself and believing in my abilities and being a person that I like, you know, like, I want to hang out with me. I want to be around me, like, and you hang out with you every second of every day of your life. And to know that, like, you feel like you're the kind of person that you want to be around all the time, it says something about how you feel about yourself. And I wrote this whole blog about it right before the new year, and I'll also link it so you can read it. But I, you know, like, I have truly been an insecure person for my entire life. Like, I have never felt like the person that I'm supposed to be until now. And I don't know when that changed or why that changed or how it changed and what led to it, but it's something I appreciate now because I was a much different person in a much different space not too long ago, and to know that, like, I've had this change and this, like, I don't know, this, it's not a transformation, really. It's just, like, it's an update. It's like when you plug in your phone and, you know, Apple's like, hey, you want an update? Like, I feel like that. I feel like a refresh of myself has happened. And I'm happy with that. So, you know, it was a little bit of stress, you know, logging into Twitter, feeling like, okay, what am I gonna see next? Like, as much as it doesn't bother me, I also just don't want to see it. I don't want to be in the crosshairs of this thing anymore. I want to be done with it. So to me, it just feels like, I don't know, something has changed for the better, and I'm glad that it did. And I'm glad that I don't have any trolls today. Only lasted a couple days, so. But hopefully, now that the trolls are gone, we'll get water back. Because, that's dumb. I don't know why I said that. Okay, bye.